Today's Ask Me Anything goes out to Wilbur, who says, "Hey Robert, I have a 1.5-year-old Shiba Inu, but she isn't motivated to play tug. I can do everything and she just look at me like I am crazy. She isn't motivated by food either. That'd make it hard for me to train her. Do you have any advice to improve that drive?" That's what, I've said this before. If you have a dog like this, you need to build the food drive. That means you can't feed the dog as much. Maybe you need to take a meal or two away from the dog. Don't feed them breakfast and dinner, and then the next morning take them out and use food as the luring into shape. Remember something, dogs who are hungry don't hunt. Dogs that are hungry will hunt. So if a dog is just eaten and a rabbit lays down in front of the dog, chances are the dog won't kill that rabbit because he's not hungry. But if the dog hasn't eaten in a week, he's going to chase that rabbit and work for it. So the work ethic in a dog is really genetic, and it's really in their DNA. So if they need to eat, they're going to work. And if you're feeding them too much, or you're feeding them all the time and not asking for anything for that food, then you're doing a huge disservice to the dog, and you're doing a huge disservice to your ability to train this dog. So get the dog out when the dog is hungry. Make sure, maybe, like I said, it's not going to kill your dog to skip a day's worth of meals and then the next day start training them and using food as a positive thing. Food is a very, very positive thing. It's something the dog needs, something the dog enjoys, and if you don't use it as a skill or as a skill set to get another behavior out of the dog, then you're kind of just doing a disservice to the dog, and you're not going to ever really train the dog. So that's what I would do. If you've got a question, ask me anything.